Have you ever pondered about the Manas Rog? Manas Rog means diseases of the mind, which are anger, greed, desire, hatred, etc. In Vedic literature, they are called Shad Ripu, the 6 enemies sitting within. And the Ramayana says, look, one physical affliction brings you down. What about all these mental afflictions? Ek vyadhi vashanar marahi, ye asadhya bahu vyadhi, पीड़हि संतत जीव कहूँ सो किमी लहि समाधि. People come to me and say, Swamiji, I could do nothing today. What happened? I was having a toothache. So this 6-foot body got incapacitated with one little toothache. And what about the multiple mental diseases that are affecting us? Consider, for example, anger. We all know it's bad, but can't resist its urges. One wealthy businessman was traveling from New York to Boston by train. And in the dining car, to the waiter, he ordered pancakes and Indian chai. The waiter said, "Sir, we do have chai latte on the menu, but not pancakes." "You don't have pancakes," said the businessman. "Don't you know I'm your wealthiest customer? 20 plus scores of my employees are your passengers every day, and we transport hundreds of tons of freight by your railroad, and you tell me you don't have pancakes?" The waiter consulted the restaurant manager, who decided this passenger was important. He phoned up the next station and they made special arrangements for the pancakes. When the train stopped, the pancakes were passed, and the waiter said, "Sir, I have great news for you. We have been able to arrange for pancakes." The passenger said, "To hell with the pancakes. I would rather be angry." This anger is the enemy within, which we experience but feel helpless in dismantling. The Vedas say, go to the root and understand why it arises, not on its own. The cause for anger is the obstruction of desire. If you create a desire and it is impeded, that obstruction results in the outburst of rage. The desire could be subtle. I need him to change. I need her to be different. Or they could be gross desires of the senses or ambitions of the mind. But the problem of desires does not end there. If they are obstructed, one becomes angry. And if they are fulfilled, it results in greed. Jo pratilabha lobha adhikai. That is why it becomes almost impossible to conquer them. You keep fulfilling desire and it will keep growing. Very much like the undefeatable demon Rakta Bij. He was endowed with the boon that if anybody fought with him and shed one drop of his blood, when the blood fell on the earth, it would give rise to a cloned expansion of Rakta Bij, with the clone possessing the same abilities. And that is why hundreds and thousands of Rakta Bijas would keep getting created. None of the Devatas had the means to subdue him. When they requested Mother Durga, but she faced the same problem in her battle with him. she would shed his blood and it would result in more Rakta Bijas. Finally, the Devatas advised, Divine Mother, you need to ensure that his blood drops don't fall on the earth. From Mother Durga's forehead then manifested another form of the Divine Mother, Kali. And what did Kali do? She was hungry for this demon's blood. As Durga fought with Rakta Bij and the blood would drop before it reached the earth, Kali would drink it off, and ultimately Rakta Bij got subdued. Kali now had so much of furious momentum that Shivji got worried. She will disturb the earth and the beings around. How do I pacify the mother? Mahadev, Ashutosh Bhoot Bhavan Bhagavan, then came and lay down before her on the ground. Kali put her foot on Shivji. That is why the depiction of that Divine Mother with Shivji below her foot, and she became pacified. Our desires are very much like Rakta Bij. You fulfill one and two arise in its place. If some fortunate soul can get rid of desires, that soul, it becomes God-like. Hence the Kathopanishad states, Yada sarve pramuchyante kama yesya ridishritaha atha martyo mrito bhavatyatra brahma samashnute. If you can vanquish your inner yearnings, Brahma samashnute, you will become Brahma Swarup. The Bhagavatam states, Vimunchati yada kaman manavo manasisthitan tarhyeva pundarikaksha bhagavatvaya kalpate. Bhagavatvaya, you will become God-like by achieving this one success of desires. Yona kamayate kinchit brahma bhuyaya kalpate. The Mahabharata is saying exactly the same thing. Those who are free from desires have achieved a God-like nature.